get ready for the tip-off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God on that rock. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog too, and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce, check up, level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. I am your host, Slam the Bookie. These are my co-hosts, Alpha Dog Bets and Hefe Picks. How are we doing today, boys?
Good, man. Coming off a big night. Excited to dive into tonight's slate. Hefe, how we doing, my friend?
Good, man. A nice little Monday slate to start us off. A little appetizer for the week. Excited to get into it and talk about the game of basketball. Slam, how we doing?
Man, doing great, boys. Another incoming great week here. A lot of good games today, man. Looking at the slate. As always, before we get started, big shout out to Pure Wedge for sponsoring the show, guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow on Twitter. But yeah, let's jump right into today's slate, guys. We have 6-7 games to go over. So if you are watching, retweet, like, and comment, guys. Appreciate all the support. Jumping right into the early slate here, T-Wolves versus the Cavaliers. The line is sitting at -3 for T-Wolves, and the total is sitting at 218.5. Alpha, bring this over to you for injury report. Anything there?
All right, boys. Yeah, let's dive into this one. There's a lot of injuries on the Cavs front tonight. They still don't have Garland. They still don't have LeVert. And adding to the list of injuries is Rajon Rondo, which is the backup point guard for that team. And Minnesota's coming in fully healthy. Looks like they have nobody coming in on the injury report. So we all know how Cleveland has done recently without really a point guard in the lineup. Hefe, what are you looking at in this matchup?
Yeah, this is either a trap or really sharp, and I can't figure it out. I really can't. Cavs have lost 3 out of the last 4. Timberwolves have strung together some good wins, and even in the games that they've lost, they've kept it close. Everything that you mentioned to me screams T-Wolves, and for that reason, I'm off this game because I think it's too obvious that it's T-Wolves. Cavs are still the 4th best against spread team in the league. They're at home. I don't know. I got no read, but I lean Cavs here with +3 at home. I can't take the T-Wolves. I can't do it. It's something off about this.
Man, I'm going on the T-Wolves train here. I think the Cavs just can't offensively create their own shots without Garland, Sexton, Rondo. They have no point guard, no playmaker. And this team is more of a catch and shoot on open looks that are created from the playmakers such as Garland. So without Garland, this team has really struggled. I think that continues. Give me the T-Wolves. You get it at -2.5 for -110. One of my favorite plays tonight. Hefe, any official play or we're laying off?
Lay off.
Perfect. Slammy, any action from you?
No, but I know our friend BBB has the absolute lock posted on our TikTok. We'll go ahead and give it out. He took T-Wolves last night on the money line. He said it is a banger. Take it, guys. Absolute lock. I am on the T-Wolves as well. I like them here, plus -3. I think they get it done here against a Cavs team that is without, their best player and Caris LeVert. So how are they going to score, right? They need a point guard. I like the T-Wolves here on the road, man. They look completely healthy. They looked a lot of momentum there. They've been playing well. I'm taking T-Wolves -3.
For sure.
All right, man. Going to the next game, boys. Game number 2, Toronto Raptors versus the Brooklyn Nets. Line is sitting at -4 for the Toronto Raptors. Total is sitting at 217.5. Alpha, bringing it over to you for injury report.
Injury report, Brooklyn still does not have the big 3. It's a home game, so no Kyrie, obviously no Durant still, and no Ben Simmons. Flipping to the other side, there's no OG Anunoby for Toronto tonight, and we're waiting to get news on Fred VanVleet. He still is in the questionable designation. Hefe, what are you liking in this matchup?
Raptors. Raptors -4. It's about damn time they start playing like a team that's written across their chest. The Nets at home are a different team. It's easy to understand why. No Kyrie. And let me tell you something. I don't care what New York City's doing next week. I just read an article from the mayor that will not affect private-owned businesses,
Correct.
a.k.a. the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie will be out for an extended period of time, will not be allowed to play in home games. This changes the Nets dynamic. And it's always been my worry. You play so good, you get such a monumentous win as they did in Milwaukee the other night, and then you go home and you try to feed off that momentum, but you're missing the player who got it done for you. Not because of injury, but because of a decision that was made. And still no KD. Ben Simmons is, from what I'm reading, weeks, if not a month away. Raptors -4. It's a good spot here. Then we're getting value. How about you, Alpha?
I see it the exact same way you do. If we look over at trends, we look at how Brooklyn has done this year at home. We all know they're worst in the NBA, but when you actually look at it, it's pretty painful. They're 6-22 ATS at home, guys. That's 21%. That means 1 out of every 5 games at home they're covering. They're one of my favorite teams to fade when they're at home. It's been paying off all season, and the Raptors have been a good team despite not having OG Anunoby. Give me the Raptors -4. Agree with you 100%. Slammy, any action from you?
Yeah, man, I lean that way as well. No official play. I took the Nets last game against the Bucks as a max play there. Don't trust them to get it done at home, especially without Kyrie. He played a hell of a game against the Bucks, man. That's probably the main reason why they won that game. But yeah, man, I don't trust the Nets here at home. I do lean the Raptors. No official play there. I'm seeing a lot of public action right now on the Raptors. A little scary. I think the Raptors get it done. Not sure if they cover or not, man. It's hard to tell right now.
So is it a parlay piece for you? Would you throw the Raptors money line in an open parlay?
I would. I would.
I like it straight
Raptors
up.
money
I like
line.
it straight up.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. What we got next? Let's quickly go over to the chat. Shout out JT, who is in here. We appreciate you being here, JT.
Ooh, it's popping right now, boys. 135 people, man. Appreciate the
On a
support,
Monday.
boys.
Bring the energy. I love it.
Bring the energy.
heat.
Love it, boys.
Bring in the heat for Bulls versus.
Actually, I think a lot of people are in here because I tweeted out a max play for this game. Hefe, I told them that you have a max play on this game, so we're gonna jump right into that. Bulls versus the Heat. The line is sitting at -4.5. Total is sitting at 222. Injury report, Alpha. Any updates there?
Yeah, looking over at the injury report, guys, we're still waiting on news on Vucevic. He's still questionable. We have no Kyle Lowry on the Heat side tonight, and those are the main injuries that we don't already know. There's still no Lonzo Ball for the Bulls, still no Oladipo, no Caruso, but besides that, they're pretty healthy, just waiting on the news of Vucevic. Going over to Hefe, what is your play on this game?
I'm going to take the value with the points in the Bulls, +4.5. I got that as the current line on DraftKings. I think the Bulls are one of the best teams in the league. DeMar DeRozan has hit his over on points prop in 12 straight. I would not advise to take it tonight. The streak's got to stop any day now, and it's just getting juiced up to the point that you can't take it. But anyway, I'm sorry?
What's it at right now?
It's at
What's it at right now?
minus one. It's at -160. Looking over at the DraftKings props and the most utilized props tonight, the number one most played NBA prop tonight is DeMar DeRozan over 29.5 at -160. The number two most played prop tonight is DeMar DeRozan under 29.5 at +115. Wow. So you're seeing the most action on his over and the second most action on his under. That's something I'm staying off of. Too much on both sides there.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that note. It's insane what he's doing. No Kyle Lowry for the Heat is why I'm going to take the Bulls. Kyle Lowry, much more important than what he does on the court. He's the chief and commander of that team in terms of everything that they do. He might not be the best player on the court, but he's the guy who gets the engine running for them. And I think without him tonight, Bulls get it done. If they don't get it done, they got 4.5 points of cushion, and that's a lot of value for one of the best teams in the East. Bulls +4.5 is my play.
It's a little concerning tonight, Hefe, because we're reading things the exact same tonight. I'm buying the hook there to get it to a +5 at -120. So give me the Bulls +5 at -120. Another one of my best bets tonight. The Bulls have been a great team. They've been finishing games, and they compete in almost every single game. That should continue tonight. Give me the +5. Slam, any action from you?
Yeah, man, I lean the Bulls here. I like the value there with the
not us all.
boy.
No, it's a lean, bro. It's a lean. It's not an official play. We're good.
Is it your best lean or just a strong lean?
Just a strong lean. We're good. Okay. Bulls +4.5. I like the value there, boy. And then road teams in this spot head-to-head, 8-6 against the spread. Chicago is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings in Miami. The over has actually been hot in this spot as well. 8-2 in Miami's last 10 versus the Eastern Conference team, and then over is 11-5 in the last 16 overall for Miami. So
Miami's the number one over team in the NBA. They cover the most overs out of anybody.
Yeah, I definitely like I lean to the over and the Bulls with the value there. I think it'd be a close game. I think the Bulls will get up for the spot. Both teams have been playing great, man. So I'm excited to watch this game and
absolutely
see DeRozan ball out again.
Hopefully, we're hoping.
Oh shit! I forgot to add one game here. All right, let's go into this one: Hornets versus the Bucks. The line is sitting at -10.5. The total is sitting at 238.5. The Hornets are off a loss. The Bucks are off a loss. Actually, the past two meetings, the Hornets have won outright against the Bucks this year, man. Yep. Pretty crazy. Triple revenge spot.
Damn it. I was going to freaking say it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Alpha, any injury reports on this one?
1 second here. Let's pull up the injury reports. Just Gordon Hayward, it's showing me, is still out. And then the obvious Brook Lopez. I don't think he's played in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So everyone's pretty much healthy in this matchup. The only thing that scares me about this game, guys, is that the Hornets played, was it overtime last night? I believe it was an overtime game. So they're going to have some tired legs on a back-to-back. Does that scare you, Hefe? What do you like in this spot? I think that's reflected in the 10.5-point line, though.
I think that's reflected in the 10.5. I also think it's reflected that the Hornets are 2-10 in their last 12. They are playing terrible basketball. They cannot get a win to save their life. Yesterday, Kelly Olynyk hit probably his only game winner since high school. So congrats to them and the Pistons. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks here, -10.5. I just think it's the play here. They're the championship pedigree team here, playing at home, coming off a bad loss on national television to the Nets. Hornets come limping into town. I can understand the sharp side of this. I'll probably take the Hornets with the double-digit points coming off the OT loss, kind of fading the public, but better team wins tonight, in my opinion. I think they kill them. I'm going to take the Bucks -10.5.
I like that. I'm looking at the public action here, and what it is saying is that there's 40% of tickets on the Bucks, but 65% of money. So sharp money is coming in on the Bucks side. I'm laying off this one. If they didn't play last night into an overtime game, I'd probably take the over in this spot. Similar to the Bucks Nets the other night, there wasn't much defense in that one, and that one flew over. This one I kind of would think the same, but because of the back-to-back, I'd be afraid of the Hornets tiring late. So I am staying off this game. Slam, any action from you, sir?
Yeah, I'm off this game here. Hornets on the back-to-back and Bucks are off a loss. Triple revenge spot there. Bucks could show up. There is value on the Hornets. If I had to pick, I lean the Hornets plus the 10.5. Hornets are 12-3 in the last 16 meetings head-to-head. Man, this one's a tough one. I'm off this game, but I kind of like Hornets to cover that 10.5, but it's a little scary with the triple revenge spot.
And the back-to-back is definitely a scary play. And there's a lot of other value tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm off that play. No play for me, boys. But I do have a play for this game. I actually love this game. We're probably on the opposite plays. Alpha, I can feel it already.
You know what I'm on in this game. You know what I'm
on. Spurs versus the Grizzlies. Spread is 8.5. Total is sitting at 238. Alpha, any injury reports for this one?
Going over to the injury reports, boys, we're just seeing Dylan Brooks is still out. Brandon Clark and Doug McDermott are questionable. Don't really think either of them are going to go actually tonight, but neither of them are going to be either moving the needle for me. Anyway, Hefe, any action on this one from you?
No. There's a lot of variables here for the reason that I am not on this game. Two reasons. A, the Grizzlies are number one against spread team in the league still, with one of the best, if not, it's got to be at this point. I hope it's not a hot take. I think Ja Morant's top 10 NBA player in the league right now. I don't think that's a hot take. And to be honest with you, this is the hot take. I think he's closer to 5 than he is to 10.
I agree.
List your five.
Oh, not right now.
Well, you want my top 5 right now?
Yeah, right now.
So this season, example, I'm not counting Kawhi Leonard, he hasn't played. I'm not counting Anthony Davis, he's trash. So my top 5 right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Luka, Embiid, in no order. Luka, Embiid, Curry, DeRozan, Jokic, and who are you taking out?
No, I'm
no, who are you
agreeing
taking
with
out?
you.
So
I'm
who
doing
you
one of these. I'm
taking
not
out?
going
If anybody
no.
in the comments tells me,
I like
just
that.
tell me who you taking out.
I think it's right. I
Jokic,
think you're right in that
if
top
anything.
5. No, I'm
Jokic,
agreeing
if
with
anything.
you. I'm trying to think of who I would put my 6 to 10 is what I'm kind
And
of
then
doing in my
six,
own head
six
here.
and 6, 7 is where like I feel like John Morant. You could make a case he's 6, 7 somewhere in there. I don't even know who else I'll put in there.
Did you not say like LeBron or anything? Because I didn't hear LeBron.
Not right now.
I would put LeBron right
Top
there.
10.
But like, how can I put LeBron? He just got beat by 28 points last night. Freaking Pelican. Don't get me started on Lakers. A fun argument is who is more embarrassed as a fan right now? A Knick fan or a Laker fan? You could make
The
an
answer is
argument,
yes.
Laker fan.
The answer is yes.
Anyway, sorry, I went off on a tangent. This is why I can't take this game. Grizzlies are the best fans against spread team in the league, but the Spurs are going for a huge milestone today. Greg Popovich, if he wins this game, will tie for the for the history of the NBA most winning coach of all time. So there's a lot at stake. I'm off this game. This is like I can't do it.
Love it.
You know I love the
Love
San
it even
Antonio
more.
DeJounte Murrays, but I can't do it.
I love it
I'm
even
off this
more.
game.
Man, I love this game, guys. I'm taking the over in this one. This one's probably my favorite play of the night. If you look at the Spurs' last 2 games, the game 2 nights ago against the Wizards, there was 310 points alone in that game. Their most recent game against Miami Heat, there was 262 points scored in that game. That means in their last 2 games, there's been well over 500 points in Spurs games. They're not playing any defense right now, and they are playing a ton of offense. They're going in against a team that if you don't play good defense against them, the Grizzlies will make you pay. They're great at moving the ball around and finding the open shooter. This one, I think, soars over the total. It opened at 234. It's been bumped all the way to 238 now. Doesn't scare me. Taking it at 238, probably my favorite play of the night. Slammy, any action from you?
No, I mean, I lean to the over here, but I actually love the Spurs in this spot, plus the 8.5 here. The Spurs tend to play to the over if they win games, right? So
Yes.
I can see this flying over. I do like the Spurs plus the 8.5. They're on the last game of a long road trip, man. I expect him to give it their all in Grizzlies, and like Hefe said, I mean, Greg Popovich, like, he gets to win, that's huge. So I like that motivation factor there. But my favorite play on the slate, boys, I'm taking the Spurs plus the 8.5, man. I absolutely love that play. That will probably be my max play today.
Love it. The DeJounte Murrays. Let's keep it moving.
I love that guy, man. Thank you, Hefe, for talking about him all the time, man. Let's go to one more game, guys. Kings versus the Thunder.
This is another one. This one.
One more game.
I want to take this one so damn bad, and the line is telling me that I can't.
Hefe, you know who's playing in this matchup, so you have to introduce it.
Do what you do, Hefe.
Do what you do, baby.
Man, the Sacramento Kings got on a plane, and they're flying to play the Oklahoma City, not the rain, not the sleet, not the lightning, not the drizzle, not the hail, not even the sunshine. But the Oklahoma City Thunder, the number 2 against spread team in the NBA, with future Nick Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and future Nick Josh Giddey, and the front court. Josh Giddey not playing tonight, but shout out him for being a stud and probable future Nick. Sorry.
Probably.
This line is weird, though, guys. Sacramento Kings are not a great team, even though I actually agree with Alpha, what he was saying last week's show. I actually have learned to really like the Sabonis trade for them and how it changed the dynamic of the team, give Fox more room, or maybe just calm him down that he's not going to leave anytime soon.
Exactly.
On the surface, it was an insane trade to trade a point guard who is 19 years old with all the promise in the world that you took at a number 11. It's not like he was playing bad. But they get a player that can really solidify the power forward position for them in Sabonis. Guys, the Thunder cover. They cover over and over and over again. But these are the spreads they don't cover. The why are they +5 spreads? Can't do it. And I don't play against my Thunder, so no play for me. But I do think the line says Kings. I have to admit that.
I agree with you 100%. If you take a look at the injury report, guys, there's no Josh Giddey for the Thunder tonight. There's no Lou Dort. There's no Tarrant. There's no Kenrick Williams. And no Mike Muscala. They're really hurting on the interior tonight. So I think that Sabonis should have a monster game. I do like the Kings at -6, but I'm playing it a little differently. I'm taking the money line and parlaying it with North Carolina in college basketball. You get that at a -115. That's my parlay of the night tonight. I think the Kings for sure get the W, but the Thunder are sneaky getting those covers. So I'm not going against the Thunder here on the cover spot, but I think the Kings for sure get the money line winner for us. Slammy, any action for you?
No official play here, but I do lean the Thunder in the spot. I think the line continues to move though, so I would wait close to the game time. I think it goes to +5.5. It's at a +5.
It's 5.5 right now. I got it at 5.5.
Oh, it is. Okay, I think it might go to 6. I don't know. It'll jump another hook. I know a lot of
Probably.
Key injuries for the Thunder, but I think they get up in this spot, man. This line is I don't know, man. Just a gut feeling. I don't have an official play, so we'll just move on.
Man, just since Sabonis has been on that team, do you remember Hefe in the beginning of the year? We just talked about how the Kings could not get a rebound. They couldn't stop anyone on the interior defense, and that's why we hated betting on them so much, because they'd have so many good opportunities and good spots that they just would lose the game because of rebounding and effort on the glass. Sabonis has changed that for them. They become a playable team for us. So I think we have value on them for now, but I think in the next couple of weeks, we're going to lose that value on the Kings because the line's going to get only bigger as they keep winning games.
I feel like that's where we're at with the Thunder right now. I think
I
that
agree.
the books are starting to finally catch up and stop giving us, those between 7 and 9.
It's because of you, Hefe.
It is. I got to stop screaming. If only the Knicks maybe would pick up a win because of me here and there, but let's not do this right now.
Can we not even bring the Knicks up today? They're not even on. But on to better news, Slam. Is it about that time?
It's about that time. Let's get it.
All right, boys, let's get it. Best bets. Wade to LeBron. Let's get it, boys. First best bet's going to be the T-Wolves -2.5. One of my favorite plays tonight. My second best bet is the Grizzlies Spurs over 238. And my final best bet is that CBB NBA parlay. You can get the Kings money line, UNC money line at -115. And I'm going to add a fourth best bet. I'm taking the Bulls +5, -120. Hefe, give the people the locks.
Raptors -4, Bulls +5, Bucks -10, people. Bucks -10 and Bulls +5 are both at -120 odds. Raptors -4 is -110. As a little extra for you, since it's going to be a short show, CBB, I'm rolling with Texas +1.5.
Texas, okay.
Sharp.
Not taking the money line? A little scared of the money line? Don't want a little extra value on the plus money play?
No, to be honest with you, if I can say why I'm not taking the money line, it's because these insane backdoor covers that the NCAA has been seeing, seeing recently, absolutely have scarred me.
Kentucky, bro.
I was about to say I would still be in bed if I bet Arkansas -2.5. I would still be in bed because that was the team. I've never seen a situation. I'm gonna go rant right now. Where
I thought
team
it lost,
has
bro.
left the bench. They are leaving. They have walked to the locker room. And it's over, and for some reason, Ty Washington decides, let me just shoot this freaking 3 from 35 feet away. That means nothing to nobody besides all the people that had Kentucky +2.5. What an insane thing to do. Only in college does that shit happen. And that's why, Alpha, we take the +1.5.
Could be a close
there we
game,
go.
man.
Slam, what's your best bet? Bowman, give us a best bet. I see Bowman in chat. Give the people a best bet, Bowman. But while Bowman's typing his...
Bowman said Baylor by 20. Sorry, Hefe. Oh, fuck. All right, boys. Giving out my best bets. I'm going Spurs 2-unit play max for me +8.5. I do like the T-Wolves -3 for a unit. Only 2 plays today, guys. It is Monday, so we can just keep it easy. Cash the easy ones.
No way, dude. No, you're giving a third play. Absolutely. This show is 3 best bets.
Third play Thunder +5.
Oh no, you're a piece of shit. No.
All right. Alpha parlay locks. The people want it. Give them up. What did you got?
The parlay is the Kings money line with UNC money line. That's my parlay tonight, my basketball parlay. You get that at -115 on FanDuel right now.
All right. Hefe, what about you, man?
Y'all want a parlay?
Yeah, they want a parlay.
I got a 5-team parlay, and you know where to get it, baby. It's called Chalkboard.
I got 2 more being released on Chalkboard as well.
You guys, first of all, come to the Chalkboard, boys, because Slam said he's gonna post the 5-team parlay +1K and up odds.
I'm gonna hit
Alpha's got some plays that he's gonna drop on the Chalkboard, and me, I'm gonna give you a cross-sport 5-teamer.
I am due for a parlay hit, man. I keep losing on one team. It hurts.
Yes, sir.
But we'll get it today,
we'll
man.
We'll tweet out the link. Just check out our Twitters for the rest of the night. We'll tweet out the link for that. And yeah, boys. Happy
Yeah, guys,
Monday, everybody.
Big shout out.
You know,
Monday,
you
big
know
shout
what's
out to-
great? Do you guys
What?
know what's great about today?
Knicks don't play today.
Knicks can't lose tonight, baby! Woo!
All right, guys, big shout out to Pierre
Look
Woods
at
for
it.
sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow him on Twitter. Guys, we're here every day from 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace and good luck on your bets.
Texas is gonna win outright. Screw